Mary, you've arrived. Did you get the email? Phileas said that he's going to travel around the world in 80 days. It's 2021, not 1871. With all the lockdowns, it's totally impossible.
I got the email, but it's not impossible, Richard. Phileas has his assistant Passepartout to help him. They should be arriving in Egypt any day. Then it's off to India, Hong Kong, Japan, the USA, and then back to London. It's so exciting.
I made a bet with him.
How much did you bet him?
Bet him £2 million that he couldn't do it. How can he travel around the world when I can't even get out of my living room?
2 million? That's like a whole week's worth of money. Anyway, Phileas and Passepartout should be joining us on Zoom any minute now.
We are here in Egypt. Sorry about the delay.
No need to apologize, Phileas. Go as slow as you want.
Oh, pipe down, Richard. How is Egypt and what happened to your head?
Let me guess, Phileas. You're lucky you bumped your head and not something you actually use.
So rude.
Look, I may have crashed the hot air balloon incident several times, but the important thing is you survived. Passepartout, you wrapped the bandages around my head, so I couldn't even see. The locusts set out a mummy and tried to burn me alive. Mummies aren't alive, sir. Exactly, Passepartout.
Well, either way, I hope you get eaten by a camel or something, both of you.
Ooh, a camel. Do take a picture, won't you?
I should try, Miss Raspberry. Oh, our hot air balloon is ready to take off again.
Well. It seems I just missed them. They still don't know that they're being chased by Inspector Fix-It, Scotland Yard's #1 police officer, master of disguise, for most arrests in London last year. Voted best moustache on the force twice. Not once while they were flying over the sea did they suspect that I was clinging to the bottom of their hot air balloon basket. They didn't even see my legs sticking out when they landed the balloon right on top of me. Anyway, I will follow them around the world, continue to collect evidence of their illegal traveling, and then bang! Arrest them right when they get back to London.
Good to see you, Richard. They should have arrived in India by now.
We'll see. It's been 20 days since they left now.
Miss Raspberry, Mr. Tippingswood, we are in India. Finally. Yep, our hot air balloon got popped.
Popped? How?
Like pop. Kinda like that. She's asking how it popped. Oh, a bird did it.
A bird? Did it fly into the side?
Yes, it flew inside the balloon. So I shot it.
Shot it? Oh my.
Actually, I missed the bird and hit the balloon instead. We had to take the cruise ship for the rest of the way. It was so slow.
Why use a hot air balloon in the first place?
How is India?
It's beautiful. That's the Taj Mahal behind us. Next, we are flying to Hong Kong.
Be careful.
Be slow.
That was tough. Imagine being stuck on a cruise ship for 14 days. That's almost 2 weeks. Nothing to eat but luxury buffet food all the time. Being forced to spend my time sunbathing and relaxing. Awful. How are you supposed to stay in disguise while in a swimming pool? My fake mustache kept falling off.
You sir, who are you and what are you even doing here? Are you uh, uh, a computer hacker?
Nothing of the sort. I'm Inspector Fixit of the British Police. I'm hot on the trail of Phileas Fogg and Passport 2 for breaking into national lockdown laws.
Well, instead of following them around, why not pretend to help them? Then you can really slow them down.
I'm not trying to slow them down. I'm trying to collect evidence to arrest them.
Well, imagine how much evidence you could gather if you could travel right there next to them. Just think about it. When you
Hey, we're so early that Richard and Mary aren't even here yet. Very strange. How long have we been waiting now?
hours and hours. It's almost 11 p.m.
11 p.m.? Quite sunny, isn't it, Vespertrude?
It is surprisingly bright for 11 p.m., isn't it?
Yes, Vespertrude.
In fact, I see the sun is coming up, which must mean either my watch is broken or the sun is wrong. But my watch is fine, so it must mean the sun's wrong.
Have you ever heard of something called a time zone?
Time?
It means 11 p.m. in London is 7 a.m. here in Hong Kong.
That's weird, sir.
We're not early at all. We're terribly late. Where are we going next?
Japan. But I found someone to help us.
Reporting for duty.
This gentleman here says he can help us through Hong Kong, Japan, the USA, and back to London. And he says he speaks at least half of the languages of those 4 countries.
You speak at least half of the languages of Hong Kong, Japan, the USA, and London?
Yep.
Incredible. You seem to know your way around.
Well, I used to work as a beat cop in Hong Kong back in the day.
A policeman?
Did I say beat cop? I meant beat mop. I used to mop the streets or something.
Okay. To tell the truth, we're breaking a few lockdown laws here, so we're kind of trying to avoid the police. Anyway, what did you say your name was again?
Inspector Fixit of the British Police. I mean, Investor Foxtrot of the British Library.
Seems legit.
Just checking. You sure you're not a policeman in disguise, Mr. Foxtrot? You did say you were a British police inspector for a second.
He also said reporting for duty, which sounds a bit policeman-y.
And you also said you used to be a big cop and then changed it to a big mob, which is a job I've honestly never heard of.
The dun 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 was kind of sus.
Okay, I get your concerns. I really do. I misspoke. I'm nervous because I really want to put you guys behind bars. I mean, put you safely back in your homes. Not arrest you because I'm not a policeman. And the dun 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 was only supposed to be heard by the audience.
Well, I'm convinced.
Really? I mean, great. We board a flight to Japan tomorrow. Let me just take your fingerprints.
No problem, friend. Is that for customs?
Sure, why not? And since you were so ready to believe that, can you wear these handcuffs too?
Yay! Are we playing a game?
Blast it! I only have one pen. There'll be plenty of time for that later. In prison!
I hear you, you know. You need to mute your mic to say things like that.
Come on, let's just get back. Let's just go to the airport.
Hi, Mary. 60 days gone already.
Yes, still a quarter of the time left. Can you afford to pay up if you lose?
I use money to blow my nose. I have so much in it. I just took the bet because I'm bored.
Hello. I'm afraid we can't stop for long.
That's right. We're flying out to the USA soon.
Then back to London.
Can you please tell us a little bit about Japan? We're both locked down in our boring little mansions.
You can just Google it.
She wants to know your thoughts.
My thoughts?
Oh, never mind. Well, Mary, we didn't have much time, but we managed to go and see Tokyo for a few days.
Sushi!
What?
It's like raw fish on rice. We had it to eat. Sushi. So good.
Wow, that was almost a sentence passport too. So, Phileas, you were traveling by plane? How come you took such a long time getting here?
Mr. Foxtrot was flying the plane in circles for days.
What a silly mistake, eh? Wink, wink.
Why are you saying wink, wink?
Nervous tick in my eye.
Mary, have you seen the date today?
Yes, only 7 days left.
Cha-ching, gonna get that money.
A week is more than enough time to get out of the USA and then back to London.
Not if they run into any kind of trouble.
Trouble? What trouble?
Well, you know that Mr. Foxtrot fellow who has been helping them?
You mean Inspector Fix-It, the undercover policeman?
Yes, what? How did you know?
Come on, my brother is chief of police. I know every policeman in London. Inspector Fix-It, your Foxtrot is quite famous. Voted best mustache on the force twice.
Doesn't matter. They'll be jailed as soon as they arrive.
It's such a shame we couldn't get that flight out of Texas.
So how are you gonna get back here in time?
Tell them about the hang gliders passport too. I'm sure you get what he's trying to say. We're going to hang glide across the Atlantic Ocean. We'll be back in London in no time.
We'll see. Only 1 hour left. It's still not here.
I hope they're okay.
I'm sure they're just fine. £2 million poor, but otherwise fine. Still stuck in America, eh?
I was worried about you.
We're fine, actually.
See, they're fine. Just start writing that check.
Check? Why?
Why? You're in America and you have 1 hour till our deadline.
Oh. Surprise! We're in London.
Weren't you just in America?
You can change your background on Zoom really easily. Didn't you know? Look, now I'm in space.
Fix it! Fix it! Arrest them at once! Your uncle left Tibet when you're in prison.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I'm not arresting them. They're my friends.
Oh good, oh good.
They broke the law.
Relax, Mr. Tipping Sword. Let's just cancel the bet, okay?
Fine, fine. No need to start throwing money away.
Good. I'm glad that's all settled.
You still need to arrest them.
Remember I told you you can change your background to any place?
Yes?
What if I told you we never left London the whole time?
I don't believe it. Why?
Well, you've been stuck in lockdown for so long. We thought we'd cheer everyone up and have a bit of fun.
I need to go lie down.
If you stayed here the whole time, how do you explain Fix's Instagram photos from all around the world?
Really couldn't say.
Around the world in 80 days indeed.